all due respect, we don't know each other, and I take into consideration that he is volunteering, but I don't think he understands the corruption in his committee. I was jailed, illegally jailed and tortured in the courts, City of Alexandria. I am still being tortured. I was held in solitary confinement for 14 days till 5 o'clock on election day, so Senator Mark Warner could get reelected without my comments or emails being released. I have done a little study on the jerk. I actually volunteered to be a citizen on the committee and was ignored. One of your panel stated about another citizen that asked to be on it. They were a pain in the ass. I was considered probably a pain in the ass also. I have gone back the last 15 years and studied the number of complaints that come into the jerk, because I filed several complaints. My judges have never had jurisdiction. I am the ex-wife of the son of a judge. My stepmother-in-law is divorce lawyer Alona Grenadier Heckman. Over 1,000 complaints come in every year. None of them are reviewed. In fact, actually, the very next day after your complaint goes in, you get a letter. This is a response to your January 11, 2016 complaint to the Judicial Inquiry and Review Commission. The commission has no authority to review or change a judge's ruling. Your complaint provides no valid basis for action by this commission. I didn't ask for the commission to change my outcome of my case. I asked them to review the judges who had acted criminally against the rule of law, and it was ignored. It never even went, and you most likely never even heard about my cases. Because the very first time I called to complain about a judge, Judge McGrath, I was told by Donald Curry, he's my friend, I'm not going to take your complaint. My judge, James Clark, in the City of Alexandria, who has jailed me, had somebody hired to rape me, to rape one of my children, to plant drugs in my home or on one of my children. I'm still having to stand in front of that man. He will not recuse himself, and now I've learned he has a financial standing in every property. He was the trustee for Burke and Herbert over 20 properties. Where do I go? I can't go to the jerk because they're not going to listen. And let's do a little bit of review about what's gone on in our judiciary. Let's look at Cynthia Kinzer. Cynthia Kinzer resigned. She was retired early. Why? She let Michael Gardner out of jail. There was a private meeting between this group and the FBI. Michael Gardner molested young children and then was released and turned around and tried to hire a hitman. Where I live, 5 people around me have opened their front doors and been murdered. In 1987, I believe there was a hitman that was hired to kill me. And if I hadn't been outside on my street, I would have been one of those people. I would have been that picture. The jerk is a $602,000 scam. The majority of you are lawyers, and you practice in front of these judges, and you all are scratching each other's backs. The government is out of touch with what's going on with the American people, how we're living our lives, and the torture of walking into a courtroom in the state of Virginia. Very few other people will be standing up today, but there will be other people standing up and speaking out. Donald Trump was elected because of how out of touch our government is with the American people. And it's time that this committee becomes an arm's length committee and that the citizens are listened to and that these judges are reviewed. You all, under the Code of Ethics, when we come in front of you and we tell you a criminal act of a judge, it's your responsibility, you're a self-reporting group of people. But instead, you're looking the other way and you're scratching each other's backs and you're hoping you don't get caught. And you marginalize people, you illegally jail people, and you fine them until they are homeless.
Ms. Grenadier, just giving you a heads up. I got one more minute for you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Judge Donald Lemons, Judge Donald Kent, and Judge Donald Haddock are the 3 men that are scheming to be sure that I am ruined, and all to support divorce lawyer Alona Grenadier Heckman, who it now comes out owes me over $20 million. And I own 20 homes in the City of Alexandria because she used a lawyer not licensed in Virginia to do a partnership liquidation agreement. Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Thank you for
We're
coming.
talking again.
Since she wasn't really addressing you, there's probably no need for you to say anything, but.
And I wouldn't have addressed him because I don't know him and I don't know how
you
much
just-
he's
This
involved.
was your opportunity to talk about the jerk, so I appreciate you coming, and Mr. Simpson, thank you very much for your service. We honestly really appreciate what you do.
Thank
And
you.
I hope you'll
Thank
look
you.
into the issues I've addressed.
Thank you.
All right, next is